Hi, everybody. I'm here to walk you through the syllabus. It can be found over here on the left under the Start Here tab, right where the syllabus is. It is going to be best for you to open this up as a Word doc because when you go to take the syllabus quiz, there are questions about page numbers. And if you get down to these charts down here, they're for some reason, they skip. The download is right down here at the bottom of the page, and it'll open it up as a Word doc for you. So you can see it's got 2305 federal government course syllabus. It's got my contact information. It's got my WebEx private room meeting information. We are an asynchronous class. That means we do not have scheduled time meetings throughout the week at all. However, if you do want to have a meeting with me, I'm more than happy to accommodate that request. We can use my WebEx meeting room. I can send you a calendar invite. You just click on a link and we'll be able to see each other using video technology. And I'll be able to share my screen with you, or you can share your screen with me, and we can go through like whatever you need help with, whether it's formatting of a paper or looking in the research databases or help with a discussion board post, whatever it is. Happy to help, happy to have that time. This is my office number, but I won't be in my office regularly. That's why my student hours, my office hours are by appointment. Whenever you need me, just reach out. So on here, it shows that we are asynchronous. Spring 2021 will be on Brightspace D2L. Student learning outcomes are here. This is what the state of Texas expects you to be able to know, understand, and comprehend by the end of taking this course. And then you've got these core objectives here. This is where it gets important. One of the most common complaints I have is that you have to write a paper. And that's not like something I just make up for fun times, because you write one paper and I grade 32 papers for your one class. I teach 5 classes. So I grade a lot more papers than you have to write. So maybe not my best time spent, but it is, because my job is to fulfill meeting these core objectives as set by the Texas legislature and the higher education coordinating board that basically gives accreditation to Lone Star College. So what it says is that you are expected to be able to have critical thinking skills, communication skills, social responsibility, and personal responsibility skills. And part of this communication is through written, oral, and visual communications. And since we're online, that falls to written communication. So yeah, you are going to write a paper because the state says I should assess your communication and critical thinking skills of evaluating and synthesizing information in writing. So sorry. Here is going to be the book. Again, this ISBN number will take you to W.W. Norton's site, probably. That is the publisher of the textbook. We've got a COVID statement. Again, with my communication policies, this is basically exactly the same thing that's in that module there from the Start Here. But if it's in the syllabus, it counts. That's the way college works. So attendance, I expect you to be logging in every 72 hours. That's every 3 days. This is a 16-week course, so you should be logging in frequently. I can see when you log in. I know it's creepy. I don't get a notification, but I can go back, and if you're not turning in assignments, I can see when you last accessed the course. And so you need to make sure that you're accessing it regularly to be as successful as possible. Your late work right here is the policy. Again, this is a carryover from my fall 2020 classes. When I asked them, what should I do? Because I don't like accepting late work. I think it penalizes and is unfair to the students who manage their time well and meet those due date commitments. And this is what they voted on. So this is what's carrying over. 3 late assignments for a 10% penalty from points earned up to 1 week after the original due date. So please make sure that you are getting that stuff turned in on time. And if not, then on time within that 1 week. If you experience extenuating circumstances because of COVID and can provide documentation, again, like we can work something else out. There are those big, huge problems that arise, unfortunately, in life. So I reserve that right as well. No makeup assignments. If you don't like an assignment and you just don't do it, you get a 0 for it. Sorry. Cell phones and computers, yes, please be on your cell phone, be on your computer, whatever you want. I always have my cell phone nearby, so I understand. You're not going to distract me because we're not in class. Official day record, ODR is 221. I will be dropping you from the course if you do not complete the syllabus quiz by Sunday, January 24th. You also have a withdrawal day. So if you withdraw from the course before April 9th, you get a W on your transcript. After April 9th, you'll get an F. Anti-racism statement. If you feel that you have witnessed racism or been a victim of racism, you can report that to our Office of Government and Accountability. We call it OGAC. I forget what the C stands for at this moment. But you can report that to basically anybody on campus. To the dean is probably the best person, the VPI of instruction, or even the president of our campus, Dr. Shaw Arnoland. We take it very seriously. So make sure that you reach out and let us know. Course honor code, don't cheat, don't plagiarize, don't copy and paste from the internet, don't use a paragraph spinner if you don't know what that is. Good for you. Means you're an honest student, I guess. But I do run everything through Turnitin. I do review the Turnitin reports. I'm not just going to be like, oh, Turnitin says 70% and like give you an F. I'll look and see what it is before I make any decisions whatsoever. So please make sure though that you are presenting your own original work, that you are using proper citations and works cited pages to give credit to your original sources. It's very important. If you do need to contact my dean, this is my direct boss, my boss that I love. His name is Dr. Lawrence Brandyberg. He's an amazing gentleman. If you would like to just have a talk with him, I'm sure he'd love to hear from you because he's just that nice of a guy. And I know he misses seeing all of our students on campus as much as I do. Here's the meat and bones of this course where you're getting your grade from. This shows you what it is, what the category is, a summary of what to expect from each category, and the number of points for each category of 2,000 points. Extra credit is built in, about 5% of the overall course grade, so you got about 50 points in there for extra credit that you can earn, but extra credit will not be given on an individual basis. It is provided to everybody. I can give more. I promise I won't give less. Here's your grade distribution right here. If you earn 895 points, I'm going to give you an A. My poor high school age daughter just finished her fall semester and she earned an 89.63 in chemistry, and she is getting a B on her transcript for that. How fun. That stings. I'm not out there to do that to anybody. This is really important right here. If you feel like you're falling behind, you need to contact me as soon as you feel like you're falling behind. Do not wait until the last week of the course after you've spent 8 weeks not logging in or whatever the case may be. The sooner you contact me, the sooner we can set up a game plan and we can plan for contingencies of how to continue to help you to be able to fulfill your obligations to the course and earn that college credit. I can't see you in the classroom. I don't know what's happening in your personal life. The only way I know that you need help is if you reach out to me and let me know. I don't need to know exact details and specifics, but I do need to know that you need help, and we can go from there. On this page, you've got all the chapters. There's 14 chapters, and each of them are linked to their corresponding course objectives. So if you want to know what we're covering in each chapter, it is there. 17 chapters. Wrong class. Texas government has 14 chapters. We have 17. That means with 15 weeks of instruction and all, we double up on chapters for the first 8 weeks and then take some time off. Here is a very important thing. This is the instructional calendar. So this is when everything is going to be due. You got the due date and day here, what the assignment is, how many points it's worth, because sometimes we have to make those determinations on, I can only do 2 things this week. What 2 things will I do? And then how you're going to turn them in. So you can see like the week of your research proposal, you've got 1 chapter, 1 chapter, you got 2 chapters here, 2 chapters here, 2 chapters, 1 chapter. But the week of the midterm, you only have the midterm. Then you've got your spring break. And then the week you have your rough draft, you have 1 chapter. And then week 10, you just have 1 chapter because nothing else, because it's spring holiday. And technically we're supposed to be on break from Friday to Sunday of that week. And then you can see each of these is just one chapter for the remainder of the course and your final exam. The rest of the stuff in the syllabus is all Lone Star's general policy stuff. There's some links down here, a calendar, and then on our very last page, you get our Lone Star COVID prevention expectation statement. So if you need anything, though, I'm more than happy to help. You can shoot me an email, call or text me, and I'll get back to you. Pretty good about that, I feel. I try to be. But there's my contact information. It's all over the course as well. If you need anything, let me know. Looking forward to it.